Hi guys, I'm on my way to the post office right now to pick up my honeybees. I've had honeybees for 3 years and they've died every winter. So I know how important honeybees are, so I'm going to try again. So I'm on my way to the post office to pick up my honeybees. And I will also be videoing the dump, where I dump the honeybees into their hive. I'll be videotaping that too. So yeah, here we go. Wish me luck. Bees, getting ready to put them in the hive. I'll try to explain what I'm doing as I go along. Here's the bees. That tin can right there has the sugar water in it for them to eat while they're during travel. This yellow tag right here is where the queen is. So I'm going to take this off, pull the can out, and get the queen out. That's what I'm going to try to do. First thing, I'm going to take a couple frames out. Okay, so I took out 3 or 4 frames, so I got a spot to put the bees, to dump the bees. This is sugar water. I'm going to spray this on the bees to keep them from flying, and it'll be stuck together. They just lick the sugar water off each other, and then they'll be fine. Not much, a little bit. This is my hive tool. I'm going to take the top off. But here's the sugar water. I'm going to take this out. Some bees are going to come flying out of here. I'm just going to slide this over top. Some bees are still there. Some bees are still there. All right. Let me hit them again.
They're all stuck to the top, so I'm going to hit it down to the ground to move them down. Now we're getting ready. I got a lot of them out. Now I got to get the queen out here. Okay, this is the queen cage. I'll show you another picture of that. Here is the queen cage. There's a piece of cork in there, you see it? That plugged up the end. Right here. Plugged up the end. And you take that out and put a marshmallow in there, and then the bees eat the marshmallow out, get used to the queen, and then they get the queen out. This was a couple years ago. The one this year that I bought already had the piece of candy inside it. I just removed the cork and then that was it. So I'll check in a couple days and make sure that the queen is out of her cage. Queen's right in there. I got to take that cork out. Alright, I stapled that back in. The queen's right there. They can start working at getting the queen out, trying to get her out of there. We'll put a couple more frames in. I just don't want to crush the bees. Okay. See, there's the queen in her cage. They're going to start working right now at getting her out of there. I'm going to leave the package of bees right in front of the hive, and the rest of these bees will just work their way back and get into the hive. I'll just leave that there. Now this is a feeder. I'm going to feed them. This is what I'm going to use to feed them. These are pieces of balsam wood. They're going to go inside here. And then I put the sugar water in here. And this wood floats so the bees can sit right on top of it and get their food. Bees don't know how to swim, so if they go in water, they'll drown. don't know if it's bees don't know how to swim or bees can't swim. I'm gonna be feeding these bees for 2 to 3 weeks until they get enough, until the flowers. I'm gonna put this lid on. Try to put the lid on like this and just slide it. So if there's any bees on the edge, they'll go in or out, hopefully, without getting hurt, killed. The bees can go right through here to go back in. And I have the opening down there for them. And this is the telescoping lid. So there we go. I'll come back in a couple days to see if the queen is out of her cage, see if they've gotten her out of her cage, and then I have to keep adding sugar water for a couple weeks. So I'll be checking on them. Okay, it's been 4 days. I'm gonna check and see if the queen's out of her cage. Just heard a deer run through over there. I'm gonna check and see if the queen's out of her cage. Look at all those bees. Okay, the queen is out of her cage. I saw the queen, she's out of the cage. So we're good. Queen's out of the cage.